Three, two, one. Hello in YouTube land. Armando here with another exciting review. A review that's overdue. I haven't done one in a while. Um, the last one was on Wonder Woman here. Princess Diana of Themyscira and Steve Trevor of World War One. Yeah, I ended up putting his gun back the way they had it from the factory. It's kind of strange that the holster's open and then the gun is on this side. Should be on this side. And then the buckle's molded on right here, but it's not painted. Kind of weird. I might have to fix that later on. And he's not wearing pants either. It's molded on pants. So maybe I'll get him some G.I. Joe pants and put them on there or something. Anyway, today I'm going to show you an Imaginext toy. I haven't done one in a while. I do collect Imaginext. They're up here on the shelf. Let me see. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me take you to the shelf. All right, there. Look, there's Thor. There's Yoda. There's well, those are Play School heroes. But look, there's Groot, Rocket Raccoon. Over there, look, Star Wars. Imaginext over there at the end. Okay, well, all right, let's go back over here. It's up on the shelf up there. You know, those were originally Venetian blinds up there, and I took them off because they were ugly, and it was cheaper just to get some plywood and just put it across there and use it as storage space. So why not? Let's just fill it up with action figures. Little idea there. Anybody wants to do the same thing? You got a lot of figures? Make a shelf over your windows. All right, here we go. It's look, it's Batgirl. Batgirl and Cycle, ages 3 to 8. Or if you like them, just collect them. Now, I was going to get some DC Super Friends that were in little blind bags, but they were 88 cents more than a standard Imaginext figure, so I didn't buy them. I avoided them. They had the Green Lantern, they had Brainiac, they had a version of Superman, I think Black Mantis, some other figure. But yeah, 388. I didn't want to pay 388, so this one was 588, and it was on rollback because it was like regular 788, so I got $2 off. And I haven't seen a Batgirl figure before, so let's check her out. Let's look at the back here. Let me take my glasses off here so I can read close up. It says, press button to launch projectiles. See, Batgirl is ready to ride with Batman and Robin wherever crime fighting in Gotham City takes them. Look out, evildoers. She's here to rev up the adventure and kids' imaginations into full gear. And then you can get the transforming Batcave, which is stupid. The new Batmobile, which is like a cross between the original Batmobile and the Tumbler. There's Mr. Freeze, or whatever his name is. The Penguin vehicle looks cool. It's got umbrellas and it's a penguin. Man-Bat's up there. Superman. Lex Luthor in his mech suit. Don't have that one. There's the Flash. And these are the vehicles you can get. Look, Lex Luthor with Hollert. Of course, the Batmobile, that one was available. I haven't seen the Flash in this weird-looking thing. And then the Thunder Punch Batman. That looks like one of those G.I. Joe vehicles from the 1980s. I forgot what it was called. It was like a skill saw blade. And then, uh-oh, look. Blurry. Focus. Focus. They don't want to focus, look. Shitty camera. I'm going to have to get a new camera. 3 sad onions. Why, oh, why onions are you sad? Shout out to Stuart Ashens across the pond. Stuart Ashens figured out the sad onion phenomenon. The onion board is after us. They're part of the Illuminati. So, yes, 3 sad onions. They want you to get onions. They put the good stuff in the onions. So the more onions you eat, the better. All right, well, look at the bottom here. Look, there's a phone number there, consumer assistance. In Australia, you dial 1-300-135-312. If you live in the U.S. and Canada, dial 1-800-432-5437. And it's a Fisher Price candy in a wrapper. It's lion safe, so you can feed this to lions. See? And it's a yin and yang acceptable. So take that into account. All right. And there's all these other phone numbers here, different parts of the world. And how do we get this guy open? We're going to need the craft scissors of freedom. Yes, folks, it's the craft scissors of freedom. I'm going to snip it right there. All right. She's out of that. And then we're going to get the box cutter of freedom. Yes, folks, it's the mighty box cutter of freedom. Here to free all the toys from their plastic prisons. We're going to do a surgical cut right here in the blister. And then just run the blade behind her. Careful, take your time. There's no rush. Keep cutting, keep cutting. Oh, look. The glue was separated. Alright. Coming out. So much for safety. Woo! Alright. That's to the side there. Put pan down, pan down. There we go, pan down. Alright. Very cool Batgirl figure. They don't make that many females for this line. I do like Imaginext. I was on the fence about them, but since I did collect every rescue hero ever created, except for maybe one or two pieces, you know, these guys. Remember these guys? The Sergeant Siren here. I picked them up at a Goodwill. Somebody threw them away. See the stainless steel bolts that hold the elbows together? These were built very well. I have, I think, the most complete collection of these figures in the world. Could be wrong. I have the base, I have the Mountain Action Command Center, I got the original vehicles, the choppers, the helicopters, the jets, the different waves of figures, the ones that talk, the ones that don't talk, the ones that have big vehicle, you know, backpacks, and oh, there's like a whole room in the back full of them. And yes, they weigh a lot, they're built well, and they are Fisher Price. And I really hope they bring back the rescue heroes, especially for the holidays. I mean, just the standard ones with the regular backpacks that didn't do nothing, they were cool. Billy Blazes and Rocky Canyon and Windy Waters and Aerial Flyer and the whole crew. I do pick these up at flea markets, garage sales, estate sales, whatever. I stop by and I look for these and I collect them just to have extras, because they are built to last. These are a shame. It's a shame if these end up in the landfill, which they shouldn't. But I will do a whole series on these eventually. Not till I remodel the house, because the last purchase I did was get the aircraft carrier for this line, and it's huge. It's like half the size of the flag from G.I. Joe. So another time. All right, history lesson there. Back to Batgirl. Okay, Batgirl. Look, same company, big feet. You know, she can sit. Look, they share the same axle inside the body here in the crotch. It looks heat sealed, but could be wrong. Depends how good they slam those molds down. Now the cape is very nice fabric. Look, and it's cut. It's pre-cut with they make a mold and they just press them out like a press cut. And it's glued underneath this thing here. Like she's got like a plastic. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Like a plastic cover holding it down, which looks cool. And she's got standard little hands. And she's got long hair. Look, auburn haired. And look at her face. Not bad for a little figure from Imaginext. Now, here's her cycle. And here's this. It's got a bat symbol here. there's a yellow button that popped up here, and then of it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you got to push this little gray button to shoot it. Yeah, look. So you do it like that. All right, now she should be able to fit in there. Just slam her down on there. Pretend you're a 3-year-old. It's the first time you got her here. You're gonna bend her legs forward a little. I think. Let me see. Okay, both hands are on there. She's basically standing up on the cycle. And push down on it like this. Okay, you gotta adjust her shoulders. Cape out. You're not sitting on the cape. So you can hold this very well. And there's the Imaginext symbol on the bottom of her foot. Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Look at that. All right, way to go, Imaginext. Way to go, Fisher-Price. I wish they would bring back the adventure people. I grew up in the 70s, and they had 3 3/4-inch adventure people before Star Wars. They were out, and you could go on. It was always a husband and wife team. Now I know that's not cool nowadays. You know, now they want like a husband and husband team or a wife and wife team or whatever. But that's fine, whatever, as long as it sells. And they could make like a boat. You know, they had a boat, and they would be like the husband and wife team would be scuba divers, and they would dive. You know, it'd be like a sea adventure, and then they had like a submarine. I got like a whole collection of those too. I have to dig those out. You know, there was a guy like dressed in blue. Oh, look, red blood. It's paint. I was painting well, I was painting this red. See this little flashlight? Let me go to Laura Croft. Anyway, yeah. Fisher-Price, bring back the adventure people. Scour the molds. Scour not the molds. The figures off of eBay. They show up every once in a while, and reverse engineer molds from the old toys, the way Mattel did when they brought back the Masters of the Universe reissues from the 80s. They got rid of the rubber joints that held the hips together, and then they put in there a piece of nylon, which is awesome. Now, they can do the same thing with the adventure people, re-release them, because there were some very cool figures, some very strange ones too. They were like aliens made out of see-through plastic and stuff like that, but they go so well with modern day figures, or even these, like you see here, Spock. You know, they were about this size, and they were in a static pose, but they had 5 points of articulation. And there were some real cool ones. There was like a deep sea diver with an old style where you put the holes on top, you know, and it's got a cast iron bell head. And Sea Explorer, there was a guy in a blue scuba diver, and it had like an octopus symbol. And you put the scuba tank on, and then you put him in the submarine. You could play in your bathtub, and you know, have sea adventures. They had helicopters too. They had all kinds of stuff. The adventure people, I'm sure there's a website somewhere online. There's fans of the line somewhere. I'm sure maybe overseas. I don't know how well it's sold over there. But as a kid, I had, on one Christmas, I was given the space shuttle. It was an actual space shuttle. It came with a husband and wife crew. Well, I presume they were husband and wife. But it was a male and a female astronaut. And they had black hair. But I heard online somewhere, or I saw a photo of some with blonde hair. So maybe they did different hairstyles. Same molds, everything. It's just paint the hair different. So yes, bring back the adventure people. And this is my review for today here on Batgirl. This is a good figure. If you can find it at Wal Mart for $5.88, pick it up before they jack the price up. Right now it's on rollback. You can save $2. Add her to your collection. I got Batman and Batgirl, no, Catwoman up there on her cycle. Two versions of Catwoman. There's one with her cat. She's all in black, and then there's a new one, no cat, and she's wearing a sleeveless shirt, and it's a different color. So go with the original. It looks better. And I don't know if this is the first read, but this is the only Batgirl I've seen to date, and it's pretty cool. So pick one up. It's affordable, very sturdy. You know, I'm sure a dog can chew it up, but you know, a little kid's gonna have a field day with this. Look at this, pretty cool. Yay! All right. Oh, we're past 15 minutes in. Okay, folks. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why you hate it, why you hate me. Leave a comment below. I wish everyone a good day, a good afternoon, good evening, and good luck on whatever you're doing. Even if you're murdering someone, hey, good for you. Get away with it. There's too many people on the planet anyway. So, more power to you. Just don't get caught. So, I wish everyone the best of luck of whatever you're doing. Whatever it is. And I'll see you on the next video. This is Armando signing out. Have a good one.